and welcome to March 2020 Moving Forward presented by IPMI. My name is Chelsea Webster. I'm with Park Plus System, which is a subsidiary of the Calgary Parking Authority. This episode is talking about the sponsorship program that the Calgary Parking Authority launched in 2019 and how you can use this as an example to have positive parking media attention. Before we launched our program in 2019, we were taking a look back at the sponsorship activities that we had funded in the past. A lot of these activities were a piecemeal approach, and we didn't have a standardized way of evaluating or funding the requests that we were getting. And so what we did was take an entire retrospective look at our sponsorship activities and come up with a new way of doing things in 2019. Some of the highlights of the 2019 relaunch of the program include a standardized application form, evaluations, and we also included a requirement to focus on one of three particular segments. So it had to be either parking, transportation, or mobility related, or we wouldn't look at the request for funding. This helped us to streamline what we were doing and make sure that it correlated directly back to our organization's goals, mission, and our strategic priorities for 2019 and onwards. When we started to roll out the program, we started looking for community and grassroots organizations that we could support and reaching out to them to see how we could help them and encourage them to apply. So when we were ready to launch the program in 2019, what we did was host an introductory lunch. This gave people an opportunity to come in, get to know us, learn about the program. We had a nice lunch buffet for everyone, and what we did was actually show a PowerPoint presentation of the types of projects, the goals of our program, and all those types of details. Over the course of the first year, we received 42 applications, and we were able to fund 18 of these for a total of just over $33,000 Canadian. As the program progressed, we decided to host two celebration lunches. The first one we did midway through the program, and we invited every one of the applicants who were successful in receiving contributions to attend another lunch. We gave them each a chance to talk about their projects and how they were contributing to their communities. We presented them with some really fun oversized checks and a nice lunch. We also had our general manager come in and tell them how much we appreciated their contributions to our community. We repeated this process again at the end of the year with all of the remaining applicants. We found that everyone was really excited to attend this lunch and really welcomed the opportunity to network with other organizations that were doing similar projects in their communities. One of the organizations that we were able to help in our 2019 program was the Alex Senior Center. They applied for funding to rent a bus, and this applied to the transportation and the mobility aspects of our program. They used this bus to take some of the seniors out on a grocery shopping expedition, which allowed them to buy healthy foods and have a social aspect to their day outside of their normal environment. This was really important to us to be able to support the community, and when they came for lunch that we celebrated their contributions and their project, we could really tell that they were very appreciative of our contributions, and it was a really nice and warm and fuzzy opportunity for us to see the funding actually in action. So the program was such a success in 2019 that we're running it again in 2020. We know that this program is going over really well within our community for a couple reasons. One, we've already received over a dozen applications in the past month that we've launched the program, and we've also received media coverage on both the television and website. So why am I here telling you all about this today? And I think the main reason is that there's a lot of negative media attention around the parking industry. It's often the coverage that we get. And I wanted to share with you this really positive experience that we've had for the parking industry as a whole to use as an example. You can set aside any budget that you have. You don't have to use $25,000. You can do way more or you can do way less. And you can help out organizations within your own community. This helps to build a positive reputation, puts your company top of mind when people are thinking about a parking operator. They might choose you over a competitor, which is obviously really important. And I just really wanted to share our experience in this realm. I think it's really helpful to see what other people are doing and hear about that. So I would definitely recommend that you give this a try in your organization. If you have any questions, you can email me anytime, and I'd be happy to chat about our program anymore. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day.